Hi guys, welcome back to my channel.
In this video, we will see three different types of problems that are possible under this topic. In my previous video, we have seen what is mean and different methods to find mean. So if you haven't watched that, there is a link in the description box below, you can check that out. So let's see the first one, which is a direct one. So here it says, the following table gives the literate rate in percentage in 40 cities. Find the mean literacy rate choosing a suitable method. So here literacy rate is given and number of cities. Here literacy rate mean people who can read and write. So the literacy rate in percentage is given and number of cities. In 4 number of cities, the literacy rate was in between 45 to 55%. Similarly, in 11 cities, the literacy rate was 55 to 65%, and so on. So first thing is to write what is given as it is. So we have literacy rate in percentage, which is nothing but your class interval. So 45 to 55, 55 to 65, 65 to 75, and so on. And we have number of cities, which is nothing but the frequency, Fi. So 4, 11, 12, 9, 4. So here if you see, numbers are not bigger numbers, right? So we can go for direct method. So in direct method, we know mean is found by using formula. Mean is equal to sigma Fi xi by sigma Fi. So in order to find Fi xi, we want xi. So first let's find xi, which is nothing but the class mark, right? We know class mark is given by lower limit plus upper limit by 2. So 45 plus 55 by 2. That will give you 50. 55 plus 65 by 2, that will give you 60. So 65 plus 75 by 2, that will give you 70. So 75 plus 85 by 2, that is nothing but 80. 85 plus 95 by 2 will give you 90. Our next column will be Fi xi. So now we have to multiply Fi into xi. So 4 into 50, that is 200. 11 into 60, that will give you 660. 12 into 70, that will give you 840. 9 into 80, that will give you 720. And we have 4 into 90, that is 360. We want sum of Fi xi. So sigma Fi xi is equal to, when you add all these terms, this will give you 2780. 2780. We also want sigma Fi. So we have to add sigma Fi. So we have to add all these terms. So this will give you 40. Now let's substitute this equation. We have 2780 by sigma Fi is 40. So when you simplify this, this will give you 69.5. So your mean percentage is 69.5%. So therefore the mean literacy rate is 69.5%. I hope this is clear. Now let's see one more type of problem. So now let's see second type of problem. Here it says, if the mean of the following distributions is 54, find the value of p. So the mean is given and we have to find the value of p, that is this p. So the class interval is given and the frequency is given. Next we will find xi, that is the class mark. We know 0 plus 20 by 2 will give you 10. 20 plus 40 by 2 will give you 30. 40 plus 60 by 2 will give you 50. 60 plus 80 by 2 will give you 70. 80 plus 100 by 2 will give you 90. So now if you see the values of xi, when you multiply it with frequency, that will give you a bigger number. Here 13 into 90. So let's go for third method, that is step deviation method. In step deviation method, we know mean is found by using formula a plus h into sigma Fi ui by sigma Fi, right? So now what is A? A is the assumed mean. So let A assumed mean is equal to the middle term of this xi. So we have 50, take 50 as the assumed mean. Alright. So your A is 50. Now what is H? H is nothing but upper limit minus lower limit. So 20 minus 0 is 20. Similarly 40 minus 20 is 20. So all the cases you will get 20, right? So your H is 20. So in order to find Fi ui, we want ui. We know ui is equal to xi minus a by h, right? So here we have xi minus a also we know, h also we know. So let me do here. Ui is equal to xi minus a by h. So xi is 10. So 10 minus a is 50 by h is 20. So 10 minus 50 is minus 40 by 20. So this will give you 2 ones are 2 twos are. So minus 2. So your ui is minus 2. Similarly, when you put xi is equal to 30 in the same equation, you will get minus 1. So when you put xi is equal to 50, so 50 minus 50 is 0. So 0 by something is 0. Similarly, 70 minus 50 by 20, that will give you 1. And 90 minus 50 by 20 will give you 2. Next we want fi ui. So fi into ui. We have to multiply fi and ui. So plus into minus is minus. 7 2s are 14. So p into minus 1 will give you minus p. So 10 into 0 is 0. 9 into 1 is 9. 13 into 2 will give you 26. So we want sigma fi ui. So sigma fi ui is equal to 20. When you add all these terms, this will give you 21 minus p. And also we want sigma fi. So sigma fi is equal to 39 plus p. Right? We have p here. Our aim is to find the value of p. So let's put these values in this equation. Let me do here. So mean is equal to a is 50 plus h is 20 into sigma fi ui is 21 minus p by sigma fi is 39 plus p. We have to simplify this equation. So here mean is given as 54. So your mean is 54. This 50 we will bring to the left hand side. That will be minus 50, which is equal to 20 into 21 minus p by 39 plus p. Right? So this implies 54 minus 50 is 4 is equal to 20 into 21 minus p by 39 plus p. So 4 ones are 4 5s are 20. So let me continue here. This implies we have 1 is equal to 5 into 21 minus p by 39 plus p. So this implies 39 plus p is equal to 5 into 21. So 5 ones are 5, 5 twos are 10, 0 minus 5p. This implies plus p. When you bring this to the left hand side, that will be plus 5p. So that together it will be 6p, which is equal to 105 minus 39 will give you 66. So this implies p is equal to 6 ones are 6 ones are 1s are. So 6 11s are. So your p is 11. I hope this is clear. Now let's see last type of problem. But before that, let us observe this class interval. Here we have 0 to 20, 20 to 40, 40 to 60. Here the class interval is continuous, right? So 0 to 20 again start with 20 to 40, again from 40 to 60, right? So if class intervals are not continuous like this, then how to proceed? We will see that in the next problem. Alright. So now let's see this problem. Here it says find the arithmetic mean of the following frequency distribution. So the class intervals are given and we have frequencies. So first step is to write what is given. So we have class intervals and respective frequencies. So here if you see the class intervals, as I said in the previous slide, if the class interval is not continuous, which means here if you see we have 25 to 29, 30 to 34. It's not starting with 29. Further we have 30 to 34, 35 to 39. It's not starting with 34. So here the class interval is not continuous. In that case, first you have to make this class interval continuous and then proceed. Now how to make this class interval continuous? For that if you see 25 to 29, 30 to 34, here it is skipped by one number 29, skipped by one number 30, right? So this one you have to divide equally, which means 0.5, 0.5, right? So 0.5 you have to minus 0.5 from the lower limit and add 0.5 to the upper limit. So in this case what will be the class interval? So 24.5 you have minus 0.5 to 29.5 you have adding 0.5. So the class interval will be the same. Similarly here you will minus 0.5, so this will be 29.5 to Here you will add 0.5, that will be 34.5. So now here the class intervals is continuous, right? We have 24.5 to 29.5. Again we will start with 29.5 to 34.5. We will do further. Here 35, we have to minus 0.5, so it will be 34.5. So 34.5, add 0.5, so that will be 39.5. We will do for all the class intervals. So this will be 39.5 to 44.5. So this will be 44.5 to 49.5. Here this will be 49.5 to 54.5. So 54.5 to 59.5. So now your class interval is continuous, right? Here if you see the frequencies, here we have bigger numbers. So let's go for assumed mean method in order to find mean, alright. So in assumed mean method, mean is found by using formula A plus sigma fi di by sigma fi. In order to find A, we want class mark, that is xi. So xi will be lower class limit plus upper class limit by 2. You can also take this class mark, this will also give the same answer. So 25 plus 29 by 2 will give you 27. You can see any of these class marks. So this will be easier, right? So 30 plus 34 by 2 will give you 32. 35 plus 39 by 2 will give you 37. 40 plus 44 by 2 will give you 42. 45 plus 49 by 2 will give you 47. 50 plus 54 by 2 will give you 52. 55 plus 59 by 2 will give you 57. So mid value will give you your A, right? So which is the mid value? So 42. Let's take 42 as a assume. This is your A. So let A is equal to 42. That is assumed mean. Next step is to find DI. What is DI? Xi minus A, right? So Xi is 27. So we have DI is equal to Xi minus A. So Xi is 27 minus A is 42. So this will give you minus 15. So you will write this here, minus 15. Similarly, 32 minus 42 will give you minus 10. 37 minus 42 will give you minus 5. So 42 minus 42 is 0. 47 minus 42 will give you 5. So 52 minus 42 will give you 10. 57 minus 42 will give you 15. Next we want FIDI. So Fi is 14 into Di is minus 15. So 14 into minus 15 will give you minus 210. 22 into minus 10 will give you minus 220. 16 into minus 5 is minus 80. 6 into 0 is 0. 5 into 5 is 5 5 is 25. 3 into 10 is 30. 4 into 15 will give you 60. Now we want sigma FIDI. So let's add all these terms. So when you add all these terms, this will give you minus 395. And also we want sigma Fi. So this value. So when you add all these terms, this will give you 70. So let's substitute these values in this equation. So let me erase this part, which is equal to A is 42 plus sigma FIDI. Sigma FIDI is minus 395 by sigma Fi is 70, which is equal to 42 plus into minus is minus 395 by 70. So when you simplify this, this will give you 36.35. So your mean is 36.35. So this is it in this video. I hope you understood today's topic. If you did, do hit the like button and share it with your friends. See you soon. Till then, take care. Almighty bless.